Hola, ¿cómo están ustedes? Bueno, yo estoy bien. Saben que ahora iba a estar en Mindalia, pero al final no voy a estar porque hubo un problema con la chica que me presenta, tuvo un problema de salud, de emergencia, entonces lo vamos a tener que reagendar. Entonces dije, bueno, voy a hacer varios YouTubes, hoy voy a hacer grabaciones, voy a estar en Facebook y hacer todo. Fundamentalmente voy a hablar ahora en inglés, ¿ok? I'm going to speak what exactly I was going to talk about today in Mindalia TV, which we have an issue and then we can continue doing it. So I'm going to practice because honestly, I speak so much Spanish that it's very difficult for me to speak in English. I kind of like think that sometimes I'm going to forget some words. So I'm going to be practicing. I'm happy because my Indian translator is already she already translate one of my videos, so we're going to get it here in YouTube, and so I'm going to be reaching the Indian community. I want to challenge a little bit some of the cultural values. This is a green juice. This is a green juice that I'm having. I'm having a new project. In my new project, I bought some lots that which I'm going to do like I'm going to do like a retreat for people to detox. I want to create places where people can get cured in a natural way and not go to the traditional way, because I do believe that darkness is in 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 medicine, and I'm trying to create a solution for the problems, because you know what, problems, we have so many problems and everybody talks about the problems that we have. So many problems and problems, but I want to give solutions. Okay, the theme that I was going to talk today is about the difference between narcissism and twin flames. It's going to happen in Mindalia. This is like a very strange thing that happened. She has an issue, but if you see, a lot of people are having medical issues right now because we have a stress level, and we are going to the fifth dimension, and there is this in check that that people are having. I don't know how to say in English. I don't want to say the word. I hope you understand. Hmm? That is creating a lot of physical problems to people. Um, so I kind of like going to do this today. Um, I'm going to speak about the difference so you guys can know. I know that I never tried to reach the English community, so it's going to take a while to get known in that community. I'm used to be like the outsider everywhere. I'm not Mexican in Mexico. I don't feel Argentinian anymore because I live in America, so I feel almost American in Argentina, and I feel I'm a Mexican, an Argentinian in America. So I'm kind of like an outsider, and I think it's a great thing. I like to be an outsider. I think it's a very good thing. It gives you perspective and it allows you to be who you are. There is like a phrase that I received the other day. I'm going to try to find it. That I think that it kind of like shows who I am. I feel identified with this thing that I'm going to show you. And that it kind of resembles to me where I'm standing in life. Let me see if I can find it. I know what I want to do. I want to show you first. This is the place where I bought. This is where the retreat is going to be. If you have every type of illness, here is going to be a place where you can detox yourself and learn a lot about your body and to heal. But I'm going to show you exactly the way I am. that I feel identified with. Every time that you want to show something, you see, it's you can find it. I wish I find it. I wish I find it because I feel so identified with this. Let me see here. I have patience, which I don't have, but we need to have. We learn how to have. I can't find it. Oh gosh. Why is that when you want to find something, you can't find it? Well, basically, while I'm looking for, I'm going to go and explain a little bit what is the big difference between narcissist and twin flame relationship. You know that twin flames come from Platon. Plato said that there is a part, a feminine part and a masculine part that are divided when they come to this earth, and then they want to find each other. Look at this picture, and it says, if everybody in this world think that when times come, they will be this guy. Okay, can you see this guy? Everybody's doing the same, but he's not doing it. But in the moment is here because now is this moment, and very few people are. And I am this person. I'm a person that I'm not going to conform something that I don't agree with, and and nobody can brainwash me. I'm not in that bracket of people. I can be brainwashed. I do what I feel is right. So this in this moment of this world, narcissists are something that you can find everywhere. It's like it's more easy to find a narcissist than a normal human being. Why is that? Because we are in a stage where people are losing the feelings, are losing the connection, and are feeling that everybody in this earth is replaceable. It's replaceable. Like you can be, Elio can come here and said, "Oh, preciosa," which means beautiful. He said beautiful to me. Then he goes to another person, beautiful to the other person, to the other person, to the other person, to the other person. Everything is the same because everybody is replaceable. Nobody's important for anybody, and so we come to this world to be loved and to love. We come to this world to be in a partnership, not to be alone. And it's very sad that at this point of this earth, we are going to need to be alone um, to learn how to be in a relationship because relationships are changing. I said this 8 years ago and I continue saying it. There is one person to another person, and that person is your twin flame. But the problem is that in order to find your twin flame, you need to grow spiritually. And grow spiritually is to work your darkness. And nobody likes their darkness because everybody, what they want is to protect their ego. Everybody protects their ego. Like if I protect my clothes, oh my gosh, if you said something about my clothes, I will hate you. You know what? If you don't like my clothes, that's fine. What's the problem with that? We are all love and light, and we are all one, and we are experiencing different things only like an acting thing. Okay, but the point is that we are all the same material. So we don't understand this because, for example, I can be in this world, this doctor that I am. I'm Dr. Liliana Kabuli. I'm a doctor in psychology. I am a YouTuber or a Facebooker or whatever. But that is not really who I am. I'm a soul. Here in the third D, that's who I am. But I'm not identified with that. I'm identified with my heart and my soul. And people are not understanding that. Elio said, "You're not replaceable. Me are not replaceable." This is the thing. I'm not saying that people are replaceable. I'm saying that we live in this world of people that replace others. When you love a person, when you truly love a person, okay, you love that person. You can't replace that person. That is exactly what makes the difference between loving a person and not loving a person. If I love someone, that person is in my heart. I'm not going to be able to marry someone else. I'm not going to be married to be kissing someone else. I'm going to be really wanting to be with that person that I love, and it will be not replaceable. But what people do in this time of this earth, of this life, is to live a lie. They live a lie, and they lie. And that's why you have so many narcissists. What is a narcissist? And there's woman and there's male narcissist. A woman narcissist, she come to you, she give you gifts, she tell you everything like great, amazing, whatever. And then they leave you. They discard you like I'm going to talk to you, Elio, but wait me that I want to finish this concept. Like a hot potato. So these narcissists are able to exist because people are thirsty of love. And the only love we all want is the love of God. The love of God. And this is what we want. We want to be loved like God loves us. That's why the only person that can really love you is your twin flame. Why? Because he is the channel of God to love you. Elio is asking me here how many people I love. I love a lot of people, not in a romantic way. In a romantic way, I don't love anybody. I don't love anybody in a romantic way. I didn't find my twin flame. And now I'm awake. And because I'm awake and I kind of work on myself, and I married several times and I make mistakes, I can't be in a relationship that I don't feel what I know it feels when you are with your twin flame. And how do I know if I didn't meet my twin flame? Because I have a couple of false twin flames to experience what is that experience. Actually, thanks to the fact that I met a person that I felt and he felt some type of connection that was very strange for me and for him. I study twin flames. I was looking for that type of relationship because it wasn't in my understanding what that type of relationship was. Tú estás para amarte como una diosa. Cada uno estamos para amarnos como dioses, pero aún así podemos amar a otros. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be loved the way God loves you, which is with everything, with all your heart and with all the commitment. And that is the only person that can love you that way is your twin flame. And how would you know if you meet your twin flame? Is because that person will be the only person in this world that you could not replace. Think about this. We have a persona in YouTube, in Facebook, or a lot of people have a persona. They said that they're happy. They're like lying. I'm not lying. I'm too real. And so the people believe that story. That Elio said to me, beautiful. And I was I was looking at the compliments that people do say to other people. And I was seeing a lot of people that were not physically attractive. And that doesn't mean anything because being physically attractive has nothing. But everybody says, oh, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. And therefore, that feedback that they need from the outside, that they can't give themselves from the inside, is making some type of dependency between people. Speak in English, Elio, because this video is in English. I will do it in Spanish. I will do I think at 3, 4 o'clock, I'm going to do it in Spanish. And I'm going to do a Facebook Live. But this is going to be in English because I want to reach other communities. No, I don't want to reach only the Hispanic community. And I want to go back to also this language that I study with, so I need to practice English again. And I want to reach also the Indian community, because I think that in this moment of this world, we're going to be challenged in every way, shape, and form. And we need to learn how to get all together, no? The thing is that your twin flame is the opposite of a narcissist. You meet your twin flame, right? And what you feel is a recognition and a very deep feeling that comes from your heart. And it feels very much complete, the relationship. You feel very much complete with that person. You feel like you don't want to change that person. You feel something very special for that person, and that person for you. Okay, remember, is mutual. It's not only one person, it's mutual. Then what happened? What happened is that after that honeymoon stage, that is not the same that every honeymoon stage of an ego relationship is not the same. Then what happened is that there is like a turmoil, like a problem that begins to be chronic. And then it happened, the dark time, the dark night of the soul. Like abruptly things switch completely. Very different than the narcissist. The narcissist has an agenda. He comes to you to use you, and he is going to try to reach you out in the level where you are standing, okay? To reach you, to kind of like get your attention, to take something he needs, and then he's going to discard you, like, again, like I said, like a hot potato. But this is an encounter that moved the two people. The two people are moved. And it's like a reflection of you. It's a reflection of you. And it would not happen with people that are not spiritually aware and are not doing their spiritual work. You're not going to find your twin flame when you didn't do any work on yourself. It's not going to happen. That it will not happen. It's impossible. Impossible, because you attract your twin flame. You attract. You don't find him or her. So in that dark night of the soul, which I experienced several times, because I meet 3 false twin flames, and I'm happy I did, because honestly, it's very difficult to take. Okay, I think you need to get used to it, because it's very, very difficult to take. The other person feels discovered. And I want to say to you what this guy told me, because I think it will be very interesting for you to kind of like think about this statement that I will say. He said this to me. He said, Liliana, when I met you, I felt that I was sure of myself and I was strong. And when I met you, and I felt so much love for you, I experienced seeing myself in you, and I experienced seeing all my holes in my vessel. You knew me more than how much I knew myself. You knew me more than how much I knew myself, and I got scared, and I cried, and I never cried before for a woman. And I cried. And I went to counseling for 4 years because you show me all my darkness, all my miseries. On the other hand, what I felt is that he was reflecting me. I felt that he was doing to me things that I did to others. I was put in the other position, not in the position I always was, in the other position. And I understood how it felt to be to be with me. And then I stopped thinking that I was this amazing wife that I always thought I was. It's very difficult for a person to really put themselves in the shoes of the other person. I always thought I was the best wife in the planet. Okay? I thought that. In a lot of ways, I think I'm a good wife, but also I'm not safe. I'm not a safe person. And he showed me how horrible it is to not be safe. And I understood this. And that implied for me to do a lot of spiritual work, which I did. And also he did. But how do I know that he's not my twin flame? Is because he wanted to come back to me, but I did not. I didn't love him. I did the work I needed to do with him. Like he was for me my catalyst for the growth I needed, but I stopped loving him. I didn't feel like that relationship is something I want to pursue. Therefore, I know he wasn't my soulmate. He wasn't my twin flame. You need to understand this thing. From the Kabbalah perspective, your twin flame is your soulmate. It calls soulmate from the Kabbalah perspective. In the twin flame story, which is from the Greeks, a soulmate can be, a lot of people can be your soulmate. Your sister can be your soulmate. Your father can be your soulmate. But in the Kabbalah way, your soulmate is only one person. One person. That person that is your soulmate will come to this world separated from you, in general, very far away from a different culture, far away from a different culture, perhaps a different age, a different social economical status, and it will imply so much work from you to really cross the ocean to meet that person. But the problem is that a lot of people that have not done the spiritual work, which the spiritual work is a lot of work, they can't attract their twin flame or soulmate from the Kabbalah perspective because they didn't have the spiritual work to attract such a thing. The first thing you need to know is that when you meet your twin flame, you need to know how to let go of your twin flame, because the point is you will never be separated from your twin flame. Never in your earth, never in life. Your twin flame will be united with you forever, but not that stupid narcissist or this woman narcissist that only came to manipulate you. It's a very different ballgame. Do you understand? So, let me explain to you something. Elio comes and said to me, hermosa, which means gorgeous. Okay, good. If I wouldn't know, if I wouldn't feel gorgeous, if I wouldn't feel beautiful, if I needed from outside to receive that feedback, I will fall in love with Elio. Why? Because Elio is giving me a feedback of me that I like. And I will fall in love with that feedback. And that's what happened to a lot of people, because a lot of people don't have enough attention in their lives. They don't have enough attention for men, enough attention from whatever, okay? From the parents, from the family, from friends, from whoever you want to say. And so, they need feedback from outside because their self-esteem is low. Then your self-esteem needs to come from within. You are the one that defines yourself. The other day, someone told me, my friend doesn't like you. She said, you yell a lot. And I said, tell me more about your friend. She is a drug addict. She is with a drug addict, narcissist, with a guy that cheats on her. People like that don't like me. Obviously, they don't like me. I I help people to look at themselves in the mirror. And I feel a lot of the times that someone is projecting themselves in me because they can't tolerate so much truth. Truth has light. Truth of self-awareness, I said, of awareness of if I do juicing, if I am vegan and you eat meat and you eat hot dogs and you eat crap all day long, obviously you're not going to want to be with me because I'm showing you how much I take care of myself, and you will compare yourself with me, and you will say, wow, she take care of herself and I don't, so I hate her. Okay, people are projecting a lot. Very few people can see another person, but we, the empath, because I'm an empath, we can't not feel people, and that is a very sad story. That's very sad. It's very difficult to be an empath. You feel people from far, from close, it is really, really difficult. So let's go back to the theme. What I'm trying to say is like when you meet your twin flame, you will know and he will know, because it will imply and it will involve a growth that you will never get with anybody else in the earth. The only way you will survive that encounter is like if you do and go and do your work. And you can never in your life forget that person, and never in your life replace that person, and never in your life be happy with another person. How you can be happy with normal person, like a typical soulmate or whatever, when you met your mirror soul? Give me a break. Give me a break. It's impossible. Listen, you can meet the most beautiful woman in the earth or the most successful man in the planet, handsome, whatever, have the best chemistry. But if you met your twin flame, which is all is sexual connection, emotional connection, mental connection, everything, perfect complement for you, which the person which you can do a lot of work together, there's no way in this earth that you can fall in love with anybody else. So stop believing that the narcissist that after meeting you marries someone else and is happy there in that relationship and call you every 3 months to kind of see if you're aware, if you are there, if he can count on you if he needs something. That's not your twin flame. That's a narcissist. And we need to stop this narcissism, because what's going to happen is like 80% of relationships are failing. Okay? 80. A lot of women right now are wanting to be alone, like even me. And I'm telling you this, I didn't even know how to be alone. And I was in a relationship since I was born. At 12 years old, I have my best boyfriend, my first boyfriend. I'm married. I'm 19 years old. I spent all my life married. I didn't know how to be alone at all. And I understood that I needed to learn this because I married my tikkun. I married the worst person in the earth. My tikkun. What is your tikkun? Is this person that is going to purge all of you. Okay? This person that's going to touch all your buttons is going to hurt you in every way, shape, and form, exactly in the points you need it. So you grow. Is that your twin flame? No, that's your tikkun. That is your correction. This is like the personal trainer that came to you to teach you everything. So don't believe you meet your twin flame if he doesn't love you or she doesn't love you, or she doesn't want to be with you or he doesn't want to be with you. Why would you want to believe that? Why would I want to believe that? I don't want to believe that. Why would I want to believe that my twin flame is a guy that doesn't want to be with me? Why? I would never want that to believe that. Ever in my entire life, I would never want to believe that. Because I believe God loves me and my twin flame also loves me. He loves me and he will be with me. He will be with me and he will want to be with me. Even though it will be difficult, he will want to. Because I, Liliana, love myself and I want to be with me. And I can be with me. Therefore, my twin flame can be with me. He can be with me because I can be with me. Twin flame relationships involve a mirror work. A lot of people are saying that they meet their twin flames because they're doing like YouTube channels with their partners and they're doing this game that they're twin flames, blah blah blah, and they're like teaching you, and it's okay. I'm nobody to say they are or they're not, even though I can see through some things. Okay. Besides this, a twin flame relationship is pure love, is the love of God. You can be incomplete. You can't use your twin flame for your needs. You need to come complete with all your work done. You can come with abandonment issues, with issues of rejection, self rejection, low self esteem, being very needy. You can't. You can't. You cannot come to your twin flame like that. It's like when I do all my videos, my YouTube, my videos, or my Facebook, all what I do on um, one day a week. When I do that, I do my makeup and I do my hair because I can prepare for you guys. I am finding this like a party. It's an encounter and it's a party, and I am dressed for the party, for the occasion. And that's the way you are going to need to be with your twin flame. You're going to need to be complete, worked on, loving yourself to meet this amazing person that will be able to channel God to love you and to be loved by you in a way that it will never happen with anybody else. And yes, we'll be married. We all will be with our twin flames sooner or later. Perhaps it's later. Perhaps it will happen in 200-300 years. But everybody will. Because relationships from an ego perspective are not satisfying anybody anymore. Nobody likes them. You can find a man that is super handsome, or you're a woman, and then you know what? 3 weeks later, you don't like them anymore. People are throwing you like a hot potato. So be careful what you think is your soulmate, what you think is a narcissist. Be careful, but work on yourself, because if you work on you, your twin flame, will change. He will change. That's the good thing about twin flames, and it's different with the fake twin flames. He will change. He will change. Um, because you guys are one soul. We are one soul with that person. So why wouldn't I want to be with my soulmate, with my twin flame? Or you wouldn't want to be with your twin flame? Why not? Who would not want to be with that person that is meant to be with you? Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to be with a person that is made for you? Nobody in this earth. Okay, bye bye.